Spider-Man started as its own book in 1963 by Stan Lee.
I was looking for an idea for a new superhero, and I was sitting at my desk and I saw a fly crawling on the roof. And you know, one of the things you always look for is what new power can I come up with? And I said, gee, wouldn't it be something to have a hero who could crawl on walls? But the next thing I needed was a name for him. So I thought Fly Man? It didn't seem to have sex appeal. Mosquito Man? Nah. Insect Man? Ooh. And then I went down the list, and then I came to Spider-Man, and somehow that sounded dramatic and scary. Spider-Man.
Come on, move, kid.
I knew all about Spider-Man. He got bit by a radioactive spider. I knew that whole story, and everything, you know, I think has like a slight comic book feel with reality, and I think that's important because it is a comic book.
He has real problems, and this extraordinary thing happens to him, and it's about how he deals with it. And it's very much a coming-of-age story about growing to be able to accept responsibility.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man had real personality, had real problems. The character of Peter Parker was a real kid in high school, and the Spider-Man comic books were more about how these superpowers affected his real life. So I could really relate to those stories in the early Spider-Man comic books in the 60s and 70s, and he became one of my favorites.
There's always a need to find the right blend of maintaining that history and yet making it contemporary enough that the audience is going to accept it as being now.
Time worked just right. Technology is here, we have the right people that want to make it, the passion. It's very important for us to tell the story right, make a good picture, right for the times, but keep our characters in character.
Hi there, it's Debbie. Did you know that in the 90s, Michael Jackson actually tried to buy Marvel Comics just so he could play Spider-Man? It might sound like a weird idea, but Stan Lee later admitted that he thought he would have been very good for the part. Who knows how that would have turned out? Remember to click below to subscribe, remember to tap the notification bell, or click on the side for more great content.